In our previous video, we arrived in the dark to Kingswear, which is a small village just opposite Dartmouth up the River Dart. It was nice to wake up to this beautiful place. It's not only beautiful, it also turned out to be a good place to hide out from the storm Eunice that hit the British Isles with very strong winds.
Holding up very well.
Our friends Fiona and Steve decided to come and stay and ride out the storm with us on the boat. So before they come, we need to prepare for the strong winds.
Jeanette, when will the wind arrive then?
Today is Thursday.
Yes.
And one spell will come tonight.
Tonight, so, and it will be a lot of wind then.
Yeah, it will be a lot of wind. And then tomorrow there will be winds up to 45 knots. And then another one will arrive, and that will come on Saturday, so the whole of Saturday will be very windy.
Should we do something with the lines?
Yes, we definitely need to go out and check the lines.
So the wind will come somewhere there and then come up there. So I think we should put up some more lines. We can use this cleat, and also I think we should put it on some of these as well, so we can take some wind from the side. What do you think?
Totally agree. Sounds like a good plan. He learned that trick from a sailor from Australia that was stranded in Ireland.
So the full turn around the cleat, and then across, and then one more. And then it's good.
That's how you
No
should
more.
do it. No more.
I think this looks good now from there. What do you think?
Yes, so now we need to have... yeah, perfect. Now we need to have lines to the cleats on the other side.
I have an idea here. Have a look at this.
Well, that looks good. So we have on that cleat as well. Good. And then on this one.
Maybe it's too short. No,
Yeah.
this is good.
Mm. Oh, rock solid.
I think. And then I have a little more line of this.
Better not trip on these ones.
It's only already double, but why not put another strand on here?
Good.
What do you think? You're good?
Yeah.
This will push. Yeah.
Captain is happy.
I don't know.
Show me a thumbs up if you're happy.
The most important is the wife is happy.
And you know what they're saying?
Yes, happy wife, happy
Bit life.
49!
I think I got it. 49. I hope I got it. How was the night, ladies?
It was very good, much better than expected.
Yeah, I think we are soon coming up to the highest, what do you call it?
The crescendo.
The crescendo. So we had like close to 40 just now, but the wind comes and goes. And we are watching the curling and having breakfast. And then we will watch the semi-final with Sweden against
England.
Scotland.
Oh, sorry.
Or you want to say the Great Britain.
Great Britain.
But the Swedish commentator always say, oh, the Scottish, oh, sorry, Great Britain.
It is Scotland.
Yeah. You could?
Yeah. Seriously, easily get blown in. The real struggle walking to the toilet block.
Yeah,
Great
I'm
fun,
sure.
though.
But he told you off for not wearing
They
a life
told me
jacket.
off not wearing a life jacket, yes. If you leave the boat, you have to have a life jacket on, which makes sense because when you go out there, you're like, okay.
Yeah, and and if you're as small as you are, you will easily. The wind could catch you.
The wind could catch me, yeah.
Now it's really. So now it's constant over 40, gusting 50 or more, and it's really, really windy. And the funny thing is that one of the what do you call it, backstays, the running backstays came down from the mast. So we'll go and have a look so you can see what happened. So one of the running backstay came down, and you can see I just fixed it here. So this one somehow it came off and yeah, fell down. I had to climb up and get it back. Oh, it's windy. Fiona is taking pictures of the wind here, the wind meter, and we just had a gust of, what was your record?
So the highest we had was 65.6.
65.6 knots, and I will see how it looks outside now. But they still run the ferry over there. Unbelievable. Look. It's furious. Whoa. We're doing good. We're doing good. All the lines is holding off. We congratulate the Brits for the win in the women's curling semi-final in the Olympics.
But it was a very, very close match.
It was a very close match.
Yeah.
But
And
congratulations.
And now is the Mexican Olympics
Now it's the Mexican
going,
Olympics.
and we're going to kick some Brits' ass now. Yeah, I will say you will be crying before dark.
Since we are good hosts and would like our guest to return, we will not reveal the winner. As always, everything has to come to an end, and it was time for guests to leave and for us to start planning our trip over the channel again.
Yes, a little meeting because we are going to sail across the channel.
Yeah.
When are we going to do this?
We do hope it's going to be Friday, 25th February.
And today is Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday, so we've got 2 days to do whatever we usually do.
And as it looks on the forecast, it will be that the earlier we start, the more we can sail, because the wind will start up strong and then it will decrease to nothing. So I think it will be start in the middle of the night, in the dark.
In the dark, yeah. Well, we did arrive in the dark, so it's fine.
So we can sneak out in the dark as well.
Sneak out in the dark.
And then we're crossing the channel to Treguier.
Yeah, back to Treguier.
Where we will do some, what shall we call them? Adjustments. Just small things. But it feels good to be back sailing again.
Yeah. And it's going to be nice to come back to Treguier, don't you think?
Yes. Even it has been really nice here in Dartmouth. We have been here a month.
Oh, is it already a month? Oh my God, time do fly fast.
Yes. It is. No. So I think we will have like gusting 20, 25 in the beginning, and then we just slowly down to like nothing.
Yeah, and the wind angle is going to be like 125, 120, 130.
It's time to leave.
Yes.
What time do we have? We have like 10 to 1. And hopefully we'll be in France, anchored sometime after lunch. Or, I don't know. We'll see how fast it will go. But we will be there before dark anyway. It's completely dark, and there we have Dartmouth. And in here, because it's so protected, it's like there is no wind. We have only like, you probably can see there, 4.5 knots. It's nothing. Out there, it should be more. Jeanette is coming, and we have to tie off. We have set sail, and it's completely dark. Jeanette is sitting over there, having a cup of coffee. We're starting to feel the wind, not totally protected from land. I'm having the coffee inside. Jeanette is having her outside. It's a really nice night with stars and everything, and she enjoys night sailing, and so do I. It's very cozy, but I prefer to be inside. It's not that, I don't know how many degrees there is. It's not many degrees outside. I will see if I can see how many degrees there is. So 8.3 air temp, 9.3 in the water. So it's warmer in the water than in the air. Here you can see the traffic we will have to go through. So we are coming here. We'll make a little, there is some obstacles here. So we just make a little turn here, and then we should pass all these boats. Now it's, when it's zoomed in, so all the blue ones, I think there you can see it better. So here's England, here's France. So this is where we're going. So we'll cross the channel, and there you go. All these ships is coming, and here is the ship lane. Can you see her? So that's like the autobahn in the English Channel. There you go in this direction, there you go in that direction, and in this box no one can be. So it's a separation zone, and we will just scoot over across there and hope for not too many close encounters there. So you see the blue one, take this one for example. I can have a look at him, and Porto Cerli. He's doing 10.5 knots. Destination USNYK. So maybe to New York then. It's a cargo ship. And it's like... Where can I see how big it is? Yeah, there it is. 300 meters long, 440 meters wide. So it's a big thing. I just passed a ship there, or a ship passed just in front of us. Trying to show you here. So we are there. Fluvius Axe just passed us. We have like 30 knots. We're doing like 10 knots through water, 8.5 over ground. So we have the current a little bit against us, but it will change, and then it will be even better. And we have some more boats. You can see there. We have a little bit around us, and then we have a few up coming up here. That will be an interesting crossing over there, but that's a couple of hours away probably. It's starting to be light. The sun is not up, but see light anyway, and we are almost over the. We have the last crossing, the last lane, so to say, of the ship. Now in the morning we got visitors. I don't know if it's possible to see, but I don't want to go out. Dolphins here. We had two reefs during the night when it was gusting 35 there, so it was good, but now the wind have come down, and so we have taken out the reefs. The sea is quite high. The swell is rolling in since all the last weeks of blowing from the Atlantic, so the sails are pumping a little bit as well, but we are doing okay. Doing like 7 knots, not too much wind. Now it's only 16 knots, no wind, and we should be there like in 5 hours. And the swell from the Atlantic is quite big. So it's rattling a little bit in the sails. They are pumping a little bit. I don't know if this is. I don't know if you see anything on this, but. Of course I have the gimbal on, so this compensates for the sea anyway. But it's a beautiful morning. Wind came down, and because of this sea, I don't know if you can see how big it is, the wind was not enough to fill the sails, so they were just flogging, and so So we started the motor and see if the wind will come back. So we have started the motor so the wind, see if the wind comes back. Otherwise it was useless, just sitting here making not much speed, and the sails were just flogging backwards and forward. It was not enough wind to fill the sails. But now we're doing good speed again. So we are out from all the shipping lanes now, and you can see there is not much going on here. I will flip the camera. You can see that is about Guernsey. Oops. We have Guernsey there, and that's where we're going. You can see there is so behind us there is the shipping lane where you can see a lot of boats going up, but where we are now is like nothing. Nobody's going there. It's kind of interesting to see that they are. It's like on a highway. Jeanette is in her little seabed next to the engine. You hear anything?
Yes, I do hear something. And
No. I had to start the engine because the wind was not enough to fill the sails and keep the boats stable here. So the sails were just flogging. And but you can lie there because I have been sleeping the whole night when you had the watch. Perfect. How was the night, by the way? The boats when we crossed the channel there.
there were lots of tankers out.
Tankers.
Tankers and cargo ships and
Yeah, but
they were adjusting their speed and course accordingly, so I could just sail away.
yeah, they knew you were coming.
Yeah.
But chunking were coming. The waves are rolling in here on the French coast. You can see there. It's big swell. Hopefully the anchorage is calm. We'll see. Now, the anchorage was way too rolly because of the swell that's rolling in here. So now we have to punch ourselves out and go into the river instead and do beaching another day then. Kolla där nu. Whoa, yeah. Or not lighthouse, but one of the there is a little fishing thingy. But I think it's like 4 nauticals up the river we have to go. I think we arrived on a perfect day as well. Look how pretty it is here. Jeanette is preparing the fender and line and things. We are docked.
Feels good.
We are docked and it's time for the anchor ram. Cheers.
Cheers. Skål.
Skål.